Research shows smartphone addiction could be changing your brain. It's a big problem in teenagers and young adults.
Children and teens' addiction to its smartphone.
Phone user scrolls the equivalent of 78 miles a year. That's 3 marathons.
All that screen time impacts the physical structure of the brain.
Look around you. In a cafe, on a bus, in a classroom, even at family dinners, millions of people are looking at the same thing, a small glowing screen. For many of us, it's the first thing we see in the morning and the last thing we see before we fall asleep. It helps us learn, it helps us work, it helps us find our way home. It connects us to people on the other side of the world. But what if the same device that made life easier also quietly changed the way we think, the way we sleep, the way we communicate, and even the way we spend our attention? This is the story of the smartphone and how it changed humanity forever.
Just a few decades ago, life looked very different. If you wanted to call someone, you needed to know where they were. There were no instant messages, no video calls, no social media notifications. If you got lost, you opened a paper map. If you wanted information, you visited a library. If you wanted to take a photograph, you carried a separate camera. The internet existed, but it stayed inside homes, offices, and universities. The idea of carrying the world's knowledge in your pocket felt like science fiction. Then, everything changed. In 1973, engineer Martin Cooper made the world's first handheld mobile phone call. It was an extraordinary achievement, but those early phones were large, heavy, expensive, and could do little more than make calls. Over the next 3 decades, technology became smaller, faster, and more powerful. Then, in 2007, Apple introduced the iPhone. It wasn't the first smartphone, but it changed what people expected a phone to be. Soon after, Google's Android platform helped smartphones become available to billions of people around the world. Within just a few years, our phones became cameras, music players, GPS navigators, gaming devices, wallets, televisions, offices, and classrooms, all in one pocket-sized computer. Human history had entered a new chapter.
Look at these children. Their eyes are half closed. Their bodies are exhausted. Yet their hands keep reaching for the phone. It's no longer entertainment. It's becoming a dependency. This isn't just kids being kids. When a child loses control over screen use, even while falling asleep, it's a warning sign. Excessive screen time has been linked to poor sleep, attention problems, emotional difficulties, and delays in learning and development. The earlier it starts, the harder it can become to break. Imagine a generation that struggles to focus, play outside, or connect with family because a screen has become more important than the real world. Every endless scroll steals a little more sleep, a little more curiosity.
Perhaps the biggest question is this: what is all this screen time doing to our mental health? The answer is more complicated than many headlines suggest. Some studies have reported links between heavy social media use and higher levels of anxiety, depression, loneliness, or poor sleep, especially among adolescents. Other studies have found that the effects are small, mixed, or depend heavily on how people use their phones. Using a phone to talk with family, learn new skills, or access mental health support can have positive effects. But endless comparison, late-night scrolling, or exposure to harmful content may have negative consequences for some people. The evidence continues to evolve, and many scientists agree that quality of use matters just as much as quantity.
Our brains evolved in a world without constant digital interruptions. Today, a single phone can deliver messages, videos, games, emails, and news, all within seconds. Research suggests that frequent interruptions can make it harder to stay focused on one task. Many people have experienced it. You unlock your phone to check the time, and 5 minutes later, you've forgotten why you picked it up. Some studies have found links between heavy smartphone use and shorter attention spans or lower productivity. But researchers also caution that attention is influenced by many factors, including sleep, stress, workload, and individual habits. The smartphone is only one piece of a much larger picture. Excessive screen time can have serious effects on a child's physical health. One of the most common problems is myopia, or nearsightedness. Spending long periods focusing on a screen, especially at a close distance, increases the risk of developing vision problems. Screen use also interferes with healthy sleep because the blue light emitted from phones and tablets suppresses the production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating the sleep cycle. As a result, children may struggle to fall asleep, experience poor quality sleep, or sleep for fewer hours. In addition, excessive screen use often replaces physical activity with long periods of sitting, creating a sedentary lifestyle that increases the risk of childhood obesity. Many children's digital programs, including highly stimulating content such as Cocomelon, have been criticized for using design techniques that keep children's attention for long periods. These videos often feature highly saturated colors, rapid scene changes, constant movement, repetitive music, and continuous visual stimulation. Critics argue that these features are carefully designed to maximize engagement, making it difficult for young children to look away. As a result, some children become strongly attached to this type of content and may experience intense emotional reactions, including crying, screaming, or tantrums when the screen is taken away, displaying behaviors similar to withdrawal from an addictive activity. The virtual autism link. Some researchers use the term virtual autism to describe a pattern in which excessive screen exposure during early childhood is associated with behaviors that resemble autism spectrum disorder or ADHD. The concern is not that screens directly cause these conditions. Instead, the lack of real-world human interaction combined with constant exposure to highly stimulating digital content may contribute to delayed speech, reduced eye contact, poor social engagement, repetitive behaviors, and attention difficulties. Since healthy brain development depends heavily on interaction with people and the surrounding environment, replacing these experiences with prolonged screen use may interfere with normal developmental progress. Childhood is a critical period for brain development, and excessive screen exposure during this time has been linked to cognitive and developmental delays. Research suggests that overexposure to screens may impair executive functioning, which includes skills such as attention, self-control, problem-solving, and decision-making. Children who spend too much time on digital devices may also experience speech and language delays because they have fewer opportunities for real conversations and interactive communication. At the same time, reduced face-to-face interaction can negatively affect social development, making it more difficult for children to understand emotions, build relationships, and develop effective communication skills. Every company wants something from you. Some want your money, others want your time. But in today's digital world, there is another currency: your attention. Every minute you spend watching a video, scrolling through a feed, or tapping another notification has value. For many online platforms, the longer people stay engaged, the more opportunities there are to show advertisements, recommend content, or encourage subscriptions. That doesn't mean every app is trying to make people addicted, but it does mean many products are designed to be as engaging as possible. Zero screen time for young children. health experts recommend no screen time for children under the age of 2, except in limited situations, such as video calls with family members. During the first 2 years of life, children's brains develop rapidly through real-world experiences, physical exploration, and direct interaction with caregivers. For children under the age of 5, screen exposure should remain strictly limited and carefully supervised to reduce the potential risks associated with excessive use. Parents learn far more from what they observe than from what they are told. When parents frequently use smartphones during meals, conversations, or family time, children naturally begin to view that behavior as normal. For this reason, reducing personal screen time and demonstrating healthy digital habits is an important step in helping children develop a balanced relationship with technology. Screen-free zones at home can help establish healthy digital habits. Keeping phones and tablets out of bedrooms supports better sleep by reducing unnecessary exposure before bedtime. Making dining rooms screen-free encourages family conversations and meaningful interaction during meals. Clear boundaries about where digital devices can be used help children understand that technology should be a tool, not the center of everyday life. Encourage real-world activities. Reducing screen time is only one part of the solution. Children also need opportunities to engage with the real world. Physical play supports healthy growth and development. Reading strengthens language and imagination, while creative activities such as building blocks, puzzles, drawing, and board games encourage problem solving, concentration, creativity, and social interaction. These experiences help children develop skills that screens cannot replace. Next time your phone lights up, before you tap the notification, ask yourself one simple question. Am I using my phone, or is my phone using me? Technology is a tool. The challenge is using it wisely.